Me sinto no espaço sideral, correndo atrás do ideal, fazendo bem mais do que...
Boa gente, eu sou o Blue e sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um episódio. No último episódio nós ficámos aqui com esta senhora para descobrir o que isto faz. E isto parecem ser uns trials do Merlin.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
Yep.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Provavelmente vou ter que lhes pegar fogo, ou será que tenho que puxar?
Accio! Levioso!
Yeah, provavelmente vou ter que pegar fogo.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Vou pegar fogo a eles todos.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
Interessante.
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Mais uma cena secundária para se fazer. Só mais uma. Já temos poucas, né?
I take it we can call that a success?
Yeah.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can
Deixem
find in
aquele likezão
Hogsmeade, should you need more.
maravilhoso.
I really
E não se
must
esqueçam de
be
subscrever.
such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Ok. Ora bem. Então, vamos fazer uma viagenzinha rápida para aqui. Para não termos que voltar a fazer este caminho todo. E aí está, aqueles loadings maravilhosos que a Hogwarts Legacy que
On another
já nos
adventure,
habituou.
are we?
Para baixo. De volta a Hogwarts. Vamos à aula de poções. Aí está o outro, tocar música. Ter aí as sereias a andar de um lado para o outro, só porque sim. Começou o nariz.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Revelio!
Professor Black would never allow that.
Desapareceu aqui.
It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Mas primeiro, obviamente, vou afanar aqui o professor. Já sabem, eu não vou ler aquilo, se vocês quiserem ler, é só meterem na pausa
Revelio!
e leiam. Antes de começar, vou dar aqui uma volta ao estaminé. Uma moeda. Parece que haja mais nada. Bora, siga. Parece ser uma certa hora do dia que tem que ser feito. Não pode ser a qualquer hora. E o gajo anda manco.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Só assim? Nem dizes como é que se faz? Ok, vou aprender a fazer poções.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Som tóxico então. Ele diz que não vão ser assim todas tão fáceis.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing.
Ok.
And we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Yes, sir.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumor.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Weasley.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Não sei.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Ok.
Very
Vou fazer
well.
vontade.
I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your potion station. Precision is key when brewing potions.
Calma lá,
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
27 segundos demora a fazer. Sempre é mais rápido. É verdade, tenho que voltar lá à sala de aula da outra bacana para ver se as plantas já estão prontas.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Oh! No! Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Shit. Fiz bodega. Feel sorry.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson.
Yep.
As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for...
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Nível 12.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left.
Mas será que todos os professores
Sharp
de
may
poções
seem
têm aquela
gruff, but
vibe
I
de
bet a
Snape?
few
Não.
galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Espero que sim.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Ok. Vamos até o Ollivander. Ah, mas não vou fazer aquela viagem louca toda outra vez. Desculpem lá, pessoal. Ollivander. Mais próximo é aqui. Bora.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Já cá estás, filho. E aqui é este leque todo, meu. Oh.
Revelio.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Surely you could continue searching the owlery.
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand-maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes, and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh, yes. It's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return. And that power is immeasurable.
Percebi.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts. Always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Obrigado. Mas só em Hogwarts, porque eu na escola não era grande merda, digo-vos já. Agora, já aprenderam o Alamora, que era para começar a abrir estas merdas.
Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Bora. E 800 metros? Ah, que se dane, bora, vamos.
Revelio.
E até porque vamos apanhando cenas pelo caminho. Acho. Não me parece que haja muita coisa para apanhar. Bem, tec! O que é isto aqui à direita? Olá. Não.
Aqui. Levioso.
Não fui.
Aqui.
Parece ser fofo. Como é que eu te adoto? Eu não quero fazer mal. Eu quero um bichinho de estimação. Vem cá. Acho que ainda não sei adotar bichos de estimação. Bem, fica para uma próxima.
Revelio.
Olhem só para esta vista.
I tried to hide a puffskein once.
Maratalhos.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Boa pergunta.
Revelio.
Deixaram algumas coisas, mas...
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Parece que não tenho poder crescer. Bem. Fica para uma outra vez. Sup, mate? Ah, é verdade, aqui embaixo estava um baú. Se bem me lembro. Ou não era nesta ponte? Se calhar não era nesta ponte. Mas eu acho que numa ponte qualquer havia um baú. Se calhar não era nesta, estou a fazer confusão. Hei de o encontrar eventualmente. Bem, já perdemos bué de tempo. Vamos, mas é fazer viagem rápida para lá. Vamos, ponto e vírgula. Tenho que ir a penantes. Não tenho coisa para viagem rápida para lá.
Revelio.
I don't expect to be thwarted by my own allies. I don't expect to have the cloth of my in a while since I killed a unicorn.
Temos aqui mauzões.
Ah, but a purse made of unicorn skin. That fetches a few.
We'll be off to the tavern after this. Help me!
Incendio! Feel a burning.
Protection.
You're a slippery little shrike.
Accio.
Not sure. You will not survive this fight.
Não?
Accio. Levioso.
Aparentemente sobrevivi.
The beasts are safer now.
Ah, eles estavam aqui a caçar qualquer coisa. O que é que eu já não sei? Lixo, o que foi isto?
I hope you have your affairs in order.
Revelio.
Está ali alguém. Vou-te caçar também. Alguns para aqui para cima.
Accio. Incendio.
Toma! Já foste. Nem tiveste qualquer hipótese. Vou-me aleijar se me atirar daqui. Bem, vamos voltar para a nossa missão. Espero que em breve venhamos a ter uma vassoura ou assim, porque não posso estar sempre assim a andar de lado para o outro assim sem mais nem menos. Aqui.
Revelio.
Estes são os tais. E é naquela torre. Bora, vamos para lá. Já estás a ir para lá, caso não tenhas reparado. Olha as folhas a levantar. Aí, eu podia ter feito viagem rápida até aqui.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
What's up? Mas também apreciamos um bocado o mapa. Essa torre ainda é um bocado longe. Quanto é que vocês apostam que...
Revelio.
Não, se calhar já apanhei. Será que era nesta ponte? Não. Eu estou agora... Fiquei aquela ponte, tinha aquele baú. Há mais sítios que têm aquele baú, mas eu fiquei aquela ponte e agora não largo aquela ponte. Bem, não interessa. Deixa lá a ponte e vai lá para o teu objetivo. Obviamente tudo o que eu puder coletar eu vou coletar. Eu dou sempre um terceiro feitiço, não sei porquê. Ok, estamos cá.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls.
Provavelmente, mas temos aqui um novo guia. Okay, aqui nada de novo. Aqui. E é melhor que o meu. E também é mais bonito. Aqui. É pior, é pior. Bora, siga. Vamos lá para cima. Isto deve ser... é tal...
Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? Accio! I recognize those handles. No statues here.
Não. Uma estátua. Será que há mais? Isto está cheio de cenas.
I'd best keep looking.
Ah, é para pôr play. Como assim? Para pôr ali. What? Então, mas falta mais então.
Accio! Nothing.
Mas tem mais um piso para cima, olha aqui.
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. Here's a welcome surprise.
Nada para não cair.
No statues here. I'll take that, thank you. I'd best keep looking.
What the fuck?
Accio!
Ah, era uma... ok.
Nothing.
Isto és meu!
Levioso! Accio! No statues here.
Ok. Aquela ali.
I'd best keep looking. This'll do nicely.
Interessante. Na ponte, se eu fizer um lumos... Isto é capaz de ser um tesouro escondido.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best... Nothing. Accio!
Mais uma estátua que foi para lá
Here's a
abaixo.
welcome surprise.
E... acho que não há mais. Então vamos lá abaixo outra vez. Falta-me uma.
Revelio!
Será que caiu mais lá para baixo? Não. Só ver se não caiu para aqui. Não parece. Então onde é que está a outra que me falta? Eu decidi abrir as comportas todas, se calhar não era a melhor ideia. Se calhar a melhor ideia era ter aberto uma. Ah, está ali. E agora acho que sim, acho que está tudo.
What's happening?
Sério? Olá.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered.
Ah,
Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Okay.
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for sentimental reasons, but as you can see, I never got the chance.
Podes lá sempre ir agora.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He's got a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I doubt he even noticed they were gone.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Top. Mas, pessoal, vamos ficar por aqui neste episódio, ok? Deixem aquele likezão maravilhoso, não se esqueçam de subscrever e partilhem com os vossos amigos, tá? Gente, basei!